To correctly calculate the total load for multiple ranges, it's essential to follow the National Electrical Code, specifically Article 220.55. A key to understanding this calculation lies in using Table 220.55, which provides demand factors for household cooking appliances. The initial step involves adding the wattage ratings of all the ranges. In this scenario, we have a 6 kilowatt range, a 4 kilowatt range, and another 4 kilowatt range. Summing these values, we get 6 kilowatts plus 4 kilowatts plus 4 kilowatts, which equals 14 kilowatts. Once the total wattage is determined, the next step is to refer to Table 220.55 to find the appropriate demand factor. The demand factor varies depending on the number of ranges. The table outlines these factors. For a single range, the demand factor is 1.0. For 2 ranges, the demand factor is 1.15. For 3 ranges, the demand factor is 1.25. And for more than 3 ranges, the demand factor is 1.50. Given that we have 3 ranges, the corresponding demand factor from Table 220.55 is 1.25. Now, we multiply the total wattage by the demand factor. This means we take the 14 kilowatts, which is the combined wattage of the 3 ranges, and multiply it by the demand factor of 1.25. Therefore, 14 kilowatts times 1.25 equals 17.5 kilowatts. Consequently, the total calculated load for these 3 ranges is 17.5 kilowatts. The calculation is based on the principles outlined in the National Electrical Code, which specifically addresses the method for determining range loads. It's important to differentiate between various tables within the NEC to ensure accurate calculations. One common mistake is to refer to Table 220.5, which is not applicable for calculating range loads. Instead, Table 220.55 should be used exclusively for this purpose. When using Table 220.55, remember that the demand factors are designed to account for the fact that not all ranges will be operating at their maximum capacity simultaneously. This is why the demand factor is less than 1.0 for multiple appliances. The table reflects real-world usage patterns and helps prevent overestimation of the total load. In summary, the process involves firstly adding the wattage ratings of all ranges. Secondly, identifying the demand factor from NEC Table 220.55 based on the number of ranges. Thirdly, multiplying the total wattage by the applicable demand factor to arrive at the final calculated load. This method ensures compliance with the NEC and accurate estimation of the electrical load imposed by multiple ranges. Correctly calculating electrical loads is crucial for safety and efficiency in electrical installations. Overestimating loads can lead to unnecessary expenses and oversized equipment, while underestimating loads can result in overloading circuits and potentially hazardous situations. Always consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code for the most up-to-date requirements and guidelines. In addition to following the NEC, it's also essential to consider any local amendments or regulations that may apply. Local jurisdictions may have specific requirements that supplement or modify the NEC provisions. Always check with the local electrical inspector or authority having jurisdiction to ensure full compliance with all applicable codes and standards. Furthermore, understanding the principles behind the NEC provisions can help in making informed decisions and troubleshooting electrical systems. The NEC is not merely a set of rules, but a comprehensive guide based on years of experience and research. By understanding the rationale behind the code requirements, electricians and engineers can apply them effectively and adapt them to specific situations. For instance, the demand factors in Table 220.55 are based on statistical data and empirical evidence. They reflect the typical usage patterns of household ranges and account for the diversity of loads. This diversity allows for a reduction in the overall calculated load without compromising safety or performance. Similarly, other tables and articles in the NEC are based on sound engineering principles and practical considerations. By studying these provisions and understanding their underlying principles, electrical professionals can enhance their knowledge and skills, leading to safer and more efficient electrical installations. In conclusion, accurately calculating the total load for multiple ranges requires adherence to the National Electrical Code, specifically Article 220.55 and Table 220.55. The process involves firstly, summing the wattage ratings of the ranges. Secondly, determining the appropriate demand factor from Table 220.55 based on the number of ranges. Thirdly, multiplying the total wattage by the demand factor to arrive at the final calculated load. This ensures compliance with the NEC and accurate estimation of the electrical load, contributing to safer and more efficient electrical systems. Remember to always consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local amendments or regulations. Understanding the principles behind the NEC provisions can further enhance your ability to apply them effectively and adapt them to specific situations. This comprehensive approach ensures that electrical installations are safe, reliable, and compliant with all relevant codes and standards. Electrical calculations are a critical aspect of electrical engineering and design. They form the basis for selecting the appropriate conductors, overcurrent protection devices, and other components of an electrical system. Accurate calculations are essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of the system, as well as for optimizing its performance and efficiency. The National Electrical Code provides a comprehensive set of rules and guidelines for electrical calculations, covering a wide range of applications. From determining the ampacity of conductors to calculating voltage drop and short-circuit current, the NEC offers detailed instructions and tables to assist in these calculations. It's important to note that the NEC is not a design manual, but rather a set of minimum requirements for safe electrical installations. Electrical engineers and designers often need to go beyond the NEC requirements to meet specific project needs and ensure optimal system performance. However, compliance with the NEC is always a fundamental requirement. One of the key principles underlying electrical calculations is the concept of load diversity. Load diversity refers to the fact that not all electrical loads will be operating at their maximum capacity simultaneously. This allows for a reduction in the overall calculated load, which can result in significant cost savings. The NEC provides various demand factors and diversity factors that can be used to account for load diversity in different types of applications. These factors are based on statistical data and empirical evidence, and they reflect the typical usage patterns of different types of loads. In addition to load diversity, other factors that can affect electrical calculations include conductor temperature, voltage drop, and short-circuit current. Conductor temperature affects the ampacity of conductors, with higher temperatures resulting in lower ampacities. Voltage drop can affect the performance of electrical equipment, and it must be limited to acceptable levels. Short-circuit current can cause damage to electrical equipment, and it must be properly calculated to select appropriate overcurrent protection devices. Accurate electrical calculations require a thorough understanding of the NEC and its underlying principles. It also requires careful attention to detail and the use of appropriate tools and techniques. Electrical engineers and designers should always verify their calculations and consult with experienced professionals when necessary. By following these guidelines, they can ensure that electrical systems are safe, reliable, and compliant with all applicable codes and standards. And remember that with 3 ranges, the load factor is 1.25, derived from the specific NEC table for range load calculations. Multiplying the total wattage of 14 kilowatts by the load factor of 1.25 yields 17.5 kilowatts, the correct total load. This method emphasizes the importance of correctly interpreting and applying the NEC tables for accurate and safe electrical installations.